Hi, Taurus. Let's see what the universe is wanting to tell you. My readings are timeless, and when you find them is when you're meant to hear the messages. So take what resonates and leave the rest. And if the reading does not resonate, don't try to make it fit. Spirit, what is coming in for Taurus? What does Taurus need to know about at this time? Okay. The first card out is the family room. Family room is our personal life. It can be the people in our personal life, like our family members, whether they're blood related or not, but it is something personal as opposed to being public. Then we have the mature man. You could be the mature man, or you could be dealing with a mature man. The mature man is someone a little more mature, a little older. He's not in his teens or his 20s. And if it's not your energy and it is someone else, it could be someone older than you are, even if it's just by a little bit. Although it could also talk about father, grandfather, but it doesn't have to be that. They can just be a little older than you. Then we have the thief. Thief is someone wanting to take from you your time, your energy, your resources. Thief can talk about someone who, is a taker. You give and they take and they don't give back equal to. Look at that. We have the mature woman on the bottom of the deck. You got the mature man and the mature woman. You could be the mature woman, or that could be someone else you're dealing with. But a mature woman is important to this reading in some way. You could be either the mature man or the mature woman, or you could be neither of these people. They could both be other people in your energy. We're going to clarify the cards and we're going to get to the bottom of what's going on. Spirit, show me family room for Taurus. Why is it here? Why is family room here, Spirit? Six of Cups. Queen of Cups, feminine water energy, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Ten of Wands. So what I feel like here, you could have water in your chart with Queen of Cups. You don't have to, but I feel like this is your energy. I feel like this person that you're dealing with here could definitely be like a family member or someone you had children with, but it doesn't have to be. But what I do feel like is that, this is someone that left you feeling very overburdened with the Ten of Wands. Someone that, you did have a lot of love for. Someone you felt was a soulmate connection with the Six of Cups. This is someone that you felt like was a soulmate. You had a lot of love for them. You gave that unconditional love to this person. And disregard gender. There's no gender in tarot. There's only energy, and we all have masculine, feminine energy within us. But in regards to this person, this is someone that you gave that full cup of love to. And I feel like, but it's someone who left you feeling Ten of Wands, overburdened. Spirit, show me the Six of Cups. And why is the Six of Cups here? Show me the Six of Cups. Six of Wands, 6, balance, harmony, and death. Scorpio energy with death. Queen of Pentacles, feminine earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's your natural, energy of that Queen of Pentacles. Someone who's focused on your home, your family, your stability. I do feel like, though, there was an ending here. There was an ending here, and I feel like you're just in your energy of this Queen of Pentacles, someone focused now on your family, your home, your stability. I feel like there was someone that you felt was your soulmate at one time. You felt like they were that soulmate connection, and we all have many soulmates in this lifetime. Some of them are meant to be in our life long term, some are meant to be in our life short term, but some are just meant to come in and teach us lessons, and we're supposed to teach them lessons. It's a soulmate is someone that we make a pact before we even come here to work through karma, to work, to learn lessons from and to teach lessons to. But this is someone that you had an ending with. And I feel like this ending is actually going to bring in some success for you here. I feel like it was very difficult. You had a lot of love for this person, but I do feel like you're getting some kind of success here. And I feel like it's because you let something in. And we saw that 10 of Wands too. And tens of the very, and now we see death. Tens of the very end in tarot that make way for a new beginning. And I feel like you've been just focusing on something in your material world and your family and your home here. And that is bringing in success for you. Spirit, show me the 6 of Wands. Why is it here? Why is the 6 of Wands here? Look at that. All the shuffling, and we get death. Major transformation. Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Page of Wands. Yeah, there's some kind of good news that's coming in here towards you. And I feel like it's something that is going to be, leaving you in this Queen of Pentacles energy, where you've got a lot of comfort around you, where you're content with your life, where you're happy. That ending transformed something for you. I feel like you transformed with that ending out of the Queen of Cups energy into your more natural Queen of Pentacles energy. And that is bringing in some kind of success that is bringing you this good news. Spirit, show me the mature man. Why is mature man here? Nine of Cups. 5 of Cups. Whether you're the mature man or you're dealing with the mature man, I do feel like you were dealing with someone who was very selfish here. Someone that, the Empress. Yeah, you're the freaking Empress. Look at that. We saw you come out as 2 queens. The Empress is all for queens in one. And that's what I feel like you're coming out as. Taurus, that's your energy, and also Libra's energy with the Empress. I feel like you're dealing with someone who's very, very selfish. And now I feel like they are in 5 of Cups energy. They're sad over what they no longer have because they realize they really messed things up with an Empress. You're the full package. And I feel like they're realizing that. Spirit, show me the 9 of Cups. Why is the 9 of Cups? But I do feel like you dealt with a selfish person here. Spirit, show me the 9 of Cups. 3 of Swords. Yeah. Someone who caused you heartbreak. King of Cups here on the bottom of the deck. Masculine water energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It's crazy because we saw you coming out as a Queen of Cups over there with this person. This is someone that at one time I feel like you felt like was your soulmate. Someone that King and Queen of Cups. A couple who has a lot of love for each other. I want to dig. Now they're in 5 of Cups. They're sad over what they no longer have. Now the tables have turned. They're the ones in that heartbreak. They're the ones sad. And I feel like it's because they were selfish in some way. There was some kind of selfish thing that they did. Spirit, show me okay. Knight of Pentacles. King of Swords. Masculine air energy. Wow. Yeah, this is, so the King of Swords in the upright is someone who, I feel like this person is now coming out as 2 kings. We see you as the Empress. This person is coming out in kind of an Emperor energy, but I don't feel like this is an upright Emperor. I don't necessarily feel that at one time this might have been an Emperor in the reverse. Someone who was my way or the highway. Someone who's very domineering and ego-driven. But what I feel like here is they're coming out as the King of Swords because they're deciding. Because the King of Swords does make a decision. And then once they make the decision, they take decisive action. And I feel like they're taking action. I feel like they've been slowly coming here towards you the whole time. In this Knight of Pentacles, this slow moving energy of the Knight of Pentacles, wanting to come in, wanting to offer you something, but feeling like you're not going to accept it. But they're in the King of Swords energy because they're making that decision to come forward. Spirit, show me the Thief. Why is the Thief here? Show me the Thief for Taurus. Why is it here? Look at that, Knight of Cups. Towards the Empress. They're coming in. Coming right to you to offer you their cup of love. But this is someone was in Thief energy. you know, whether they are now or not. Look at that Page of Cups, offering you an apology, offering you their love, that you're the freaking Empress. Spirit, show me the Knight of Cups. Why is the Knight of Cups here? I feel like you dealt with someone who was a selfish person. They were a taker. They didn't give equally to the connection that you gave. You were that Queen of Cups to them. You gave them unconditional love, and they did not give it back. Now they want to be that King of Cups. They want to come in and be the King of Cups to you, and they want to give love back, you know? Spirit, show me the Knight of Cups, and why is it here? Why is the Knight of Cups here? Two of Swords. And Temperance. They want to heal the connection, but they know that you are, you know, you could have this person blocked. You could have their number blocked. You could have them blocked on social media. I feel like you are closed off to the connection. They want to take action towards you here, but they, and heal this connection, Sagittarius energy with Temperance, but they feel like you're going to not hear them out. Spirit, show me the Two of Swords. Why is Two of Swords here? And we have the Page of Swords, and we have the Three of Wands, and we have the Ace of Wands. They want to come in. They want to offer you some kind of passionate new beginning here. There could be a lot of attraction to, they have a lot of attraction for you here with the Ace of Wands. This is someone, like I said, they could be watching you. You know, they could be stalking you a little bit, but you could have them blocked. They could be making up, you know, fake accounts on social media so they can watch you. They feel like you've turned your back on the connection now. They're watching you, and you're looking towards the future. You're not, you haven't been, you're no longer looking back. At one time, you may have been very, you know, sad over this person. You may have been very nostalgic for them, thinking about them nonstop. But now I feel like you have started looking towards the future. You know, you're focused on the future and new beginnings in your life. And this person now, the tables have turned with this person, and they are watching you, and they do want to come in and offer you their emotion, apologize for what they did. But I feel like you're in this Three of Wands energy. You've already, I'm really drawn to the fact, and I'm not always drawn to this, that the person in the card has their hand on that wand, that third wand. They've turned their back on these two wands, and they've got the wand that they want in their hand, and they're looking towards the future. And in the Ace of Wands, you see the person's hand grabbing that wand, and I feel like that's where you're at. You've already started looking towards the future now, and this person knows it because they're watching you, and they know that. I feel like they're somehow watching you, and they know it, and it's got them in their head. Spirit, give me an oracle card for guidance for Taurus. What guidance do you have for them? I feel like they can feel your energy is not there anymore, and they're stalking you and watching you somehow. Spirit, give me an oracle card for guidance. What guidance do you have for Taurus? You will get there. You can't force flowers to grow or plants to sprout. Be patient and respect that everything happens in its own way and time. On the bottom of the deck, don't hide. Dare to dream big. Remind yourself that everything is possible. Don't hide your talents and abilities, but use them to build your world. Okay, Taurus, I hope you enjoyed the reading, and if you did, please like the video.